There's two kinds of perfectionism that I see. One of which is that paralyzing perfectionism. I can't do anything right, so I'm not gonna do anything at all. I won't launch a new website, I won't start a new business, I won't take a vacation. If it's not gonna be perfect, it's not worth it. I gravitate, and the clients I serve gravitate towards this chasing perfect. I'm chasing something thinking it will make me happy or feel fulfilled, and that's not always the case, which can really put people into a mental health spiral. I think it's kind of embarrassing to admit as a therapist that it took me a while to realize I was in burnout. I was teaching other people, here are the signs, here's what it looks like, what it feels like, and I was in complete denial. I was in a nonprofit class where they were teaching us about burnout because nonprofits work really hard. And they had a guest speaker come in and she told us proudly that she gave herself a heart condition because she worked so hard. And I related to her. I was like, oh, you're my people. Like, I need to talk to you. And she talked about how she had to change her whole dynamic at work because, a heart condition's pretty serious. That paired with coming home at 9 o'clock at night and my spouse saying, hey, I see you about an hour a day, 7 hours a week at this point, because weekends I was always working. Do we want to change that? And that was my wake-up call. It took probably a year to recover from the burnout. So I think that's important to normalize for folks. It's not like, oh, I realize I'm in burnout, I better change something. It does take a while to recover. Now I'm like, I will work as much as I need to work, but not more than. It all starts with the schedule. Like, what do you want your ideal schedule to be? Do you want to work a 9 to 5? Are you an entrepreneur and want to work your own schedule? People are working more now than ever when they're working from home, whether that's for someone else or for themselves. So if you want to do this work, you need someone that you trust, that you can be vulnerable with, that you can be open. When I did my TEDx talk, I had a client come to me because she was there. And she was like, oh my gosh, I heard you speak and you were speaking to me, so I want to work with you. And it was really cool to see that happen. In my most crass, I'll ask them, when you're on your deathbed, do you think you're going to say, man, I wish I'd worked more? And none of them are going to say that. They usually say, I wish I'd spent more time with my family. And so I want to embody that now so I have no regrets for my daughter.